Alright, hello there. I'm Dylan,
I'm Nick.
and yeah, we're gonna get right into it.
This is what, episode 3?
Episode 3, I believe. Yeah.
But when it goes up, it's going to go up with the second podcast too.
You just do a double release.
Yeah.
Word.
My
Alright.
computer's fucked.
Oh, yeah, we don't have too much to talk about today, but we got a few topics. Trying to stay away from the obvious one, with it being November 10th. But yeah, let's jump right into it.
We all have stuff we want to say about that election, but
Yeah, but let's just refrain from doing so.
although I was trolling a lot of people today, no regrets.
No regrets.
No regrets.
No regrets.
Sure you don't have any regrets?
Yeah. But yeah,
bro, I'm sure.
first things first, I just saw Doctor Strange a couple days ago, Sunday.
I've yet to see it, but I hear it's good.
It's absolutely amazing. It's so, I never do this. It's so good that I watched it twice. I paid for it one day, and then I went right back in the next day and watched it again with my brother. 100% worth $20. Totally worth it.
All
I
right.
advise that you see it. I don't personally care too much about superhero movies, Marvel or DC. I'm not big into it, but I absolutely loved Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I don't really care much for superhero movies.
That's what I told my brother. He's like, "You don't even care about that, man."
It's like,
It
no.
looks awesome, so
Just
I'm gonna
looks
go
cool. I wanna
see
see
it.
it.
Yeah, so yeah.
What universe is Doctor
Marvel.
Strange? Is he Marvel?
Yeah, he's Marvel.
Okay.
I only know that because it says Marvel Studios in the beginning of the movie.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I also want to apologize for the raspiness of my voice. I'm gonna probably cough quite a bit. We might edit it out, but
Well, that's
I
why we're-
can't project very well right now.
Well, that's why we're drinking this delicious Two Brothers coffee.
Yeah, tell me about this, Nick.
First off, this isn't sponsored. I bought this. I saw this shit at Jewel, and it said Two Brothers, and I was like, oh man, I love drinking Two Brothers beer. They have coffee now?
All right.
Well, can't pass it up.
Well, it's still a bit too hot for my liking, but it's tasty.
It's dark.
Well, you said it's dark, but it's medium roast.
I don't really know anything about coffee. I like coffee, but I don't.
Well, like this, if you got like this with some dark chocolate in there, that would be phenomenal.
Okay.
That's why I like in DeKalb, and this isn't sponsored either, this place just kicks ass. There's a place called Barb City Bagels,
Ooh.
and you can get coffee from, it's like a breakfast place, you can get coffee from there, but they have all these little, like, not creamer, it's just flavor
Oh,
additions
yeah.
that you can put, and you can mix and match anything, and you can make yourself one of the best cups of coffee you'll ever have in your life.
I think they're the #1 place to go if you want a bagel in Illinois
Yeah,
too.
if you ever find yourself in Bufu, Illinois, out in DeKalb, I recommend that you go there.
Foo bar boo foo.
Yeah. Besides Doctor Strange, there's a couple other like movies, TV shows coming out that I'm personally interested in. I'm not the biggest Harry Potter fan, but I love Harry Potter, and Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them is apparently coming out on November 17th. So I'm kind of excited for that. I'm not going to rush to the movie theater, but it looks good. Looks like an entertaining movie. But what I'm really interested in, not like fanboying out about it, but I do want to see it, is the new BBC show, the spin-off of Doctor Who, called Class, which is apparently the first episode features the Doctor, and that's really all I care about.
Okay.
Like my buddy a while back posted it on Facebook. He's like, dude, did we miss something? And I was like, I didn't know about this, so I went and looked at it. It was like, I don't know, my first reaction was like, great, like another spin-off show that I'm only going to watch because it's a spin-off of Doctor Who. But apparently it's a bunch of characters that you've never seen except for like one guy who was in like one season for like a couple episodes, and he's one of like the teachers at this school that they go to. The school it's called Coal Hill, and it's been in the Doctor Who universe for like the past season or two. But apparently it's like a bunch of kids in high school, or like of that age, just going through high school, and it starts off, they go on like an adventure with the Doctor, and then he just leaves them like back on Earth. And they're just like, okay, so like we just got shown like alien life, but now we have to go back to our normal lives. Like, typically in the show, he'll meet somebody and like they'll become a companion, and then they go on like a bunch of adventures with him, and it completely changes who they are as a person. But like these people just go on one adventure, they get dropped back off, and he never comes back, or he might come back like once or twice. I don't know about the show yet.
Is it Peter Capaldi doing it?
Yeah, it's Peter Capaldi. But yeah, it's a bunch of new characters, and apparently it's dark, quite dark, and that's what I'm interested in. Because Doctor Who's supposed to be a family show. It's gotten a bit darker recently, which I really, really like about it. Okay. But I understand that like they can't go too far because it's supposed to be like a kid's show as well. Right. You don't want to go that far. Even though as much as I'd like it to, it's understandable that it won't. Mm-hmm. So the spin-off seems interesting to me for that reason. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. Apparently it previewed in America before in England, and it premiered on October 22nd, and I slept on it. I did not know that it was premiering in America, so I'm going to have to go back and catch up on that. I guess we have the first 3 episodes out already. I promise I won't spoil it for any of the minuscule amount of followers that we may have. I won't spoil it for you. Yeah, we got nothing right now, but if we do, I'm not going to spoil it, so don't worry about that.
Over Thanksgiving, I was just gonna like edit the shit out of all the video.
For sure.
Because I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how my computer's gonna be done, which is why I haven't been able to put out any new videos or anything. Which is why we're doing this one now.
Gotcha.
But my parents have it on their computer, so I can just use it.
Nice.
And just crank out some videos Thanksgiving Day.
Nice.
And then go back and work all day Black Friday.
Oh jeez.
5 a.m. at PetSmart.
Dang.
And I'll be there until 3 p.m. So if you need some shit,
you need some animal shit.
Or if you, well, okay.
If that was phrased badly. You need some animal shit? Yeah, come on down.
We have all kinds of manure. No, really though. It's gonna be a long day.
Yeah, it is. If you need animal stuff.
Come hang out with me at PetSmart.
Yeah.
And buy some cat litter. We got a lot.
Well, yeah, you were telling me earlier about AB InBev.
Oh yeah, so we were reading the news earlier, and because you guys have seen, or if you haven't seen it, you can always go to it next after this one. But our first Behind the Brew episode, where we went to Catamon Brewing, we hung out with Drew, drank beer, talked about video games too, and we very much wanted to keep doing that. I don't know, I was thinking we could look into doing something over winter break. Well, you're going to graduate.
This winter?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we can totally do something like that.
Yeah, I'll have time.
But yeah, we like beer, so we were following beer news too. And AB InBev purchased Northern Brewer brewing supplies.
Just so you know, that's Anheuser-Busch.
Yep, that's Anheuser-Busch and InBev. I forget what InBev was. But anyway, it's their 9th acquisition of a craft brewing supply store, or I guess their 9th acquisition of something related to craft brewing. Because I know they bought a few breweries, and then they're buying... Hold on, I'm going to actually be right about this.
You said Northern Lights. I'm sorry, Northern Brewer.
Yeah. They bought Northern Brewer, but there was some that they just bought like a few days ago.
No.
Well, alright, so I can't find it exactly, but AB InBev has been very busy. They have been buying up a few craft breweries. They bought brewing supply stores. They're also having a merger with Saab Miller. I believe it is in the neighborhood of $105 billion deal to buy out Saab Miller. Because AB InBev is the #1 controller of
distributor.
Yeah. in terms of revenue. And then Saab Miller comes after them, and Saab Miller is made up of some other that was a British company. They bought Miller. They own Coors. AB InBev owns Budweiser. You know, just all the other. Basically, long story short, is all these big name brands are just turning into one giant conglomerate now.
Jesus.
So.
All right.
But yeah, that's happening. You can always keep an eye on that. I don't know if it's going to change. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to change the beer itself.
Yeah.
I don't think it will. I mean, like you were saying earlier, you said Northern Brewer makes brewing equipment, and you were saying that it might just make the equipment cost less because they're now corporately funded.
Yeah,
which would be a good thing for home brewers everywhere, honestly. If it's cheaper to get the supplies and it's cheaper to make the beer.
Yeah. So I mean, but when it comes to that commercial beer, I don't drink it anyway.
Neither do I. Well, I mean, there's times where it's like, okay, I just want some cheap beer to just have a beer. Like, oh, I'm gonna go watch a baseball game. I'm gonna drink cheap beer, but for the most part, it's craft.
Isn't that a $10 beer at Wrigley?
Well, I'm at Wrigley, yeah, but I'm saying even sometimes if I'm at home, like watching the game, I'll just grab like cheap beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what you buy at a ballpark. It's gonna be like $8 to $10 a beer
for cup, an 8-ounce cup.
Yeah, for a small cup of beer. Yeah. Yeah, so that's a thing. An interesting thing. Mm-hmm. The other thing, I literally just saw this before we started. This was a commercial for the Xbox One S, which just seems like a lackluster attempt at releasing a product during the holidays.
I mean, it's been out.
Has it?
Yeah, it's been out for a few
months. I don't pay attention to consoles that much, so I was just like...
It's like...
The One S?
Yeah, the Xbox One S, the slimmer one. Yeah, it's already out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's saying, like, Xbox One S, 4K resolution.
Yeah, check
it out.
It can do that, and it looked great. And I could see... What was the streaming service we were talking about?
4K... Oh, the name of it?
Yeah, what was that last time?
For Xbox?
If that picks up, then buying an Xbox One...
Well, that's a good point, yeah.
I can't remember a good streaming rate.
I can't remember it was like Buzz something. It started with a B, if I remember correctly.
Right.
But yeah.
That'd be a good streaming console.
Yeah, I could see where you're going with that. I mean, with a 4K system, if you could stream that quickly, that would be pretty phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like,
I've actually been debating lately about next console that I buy. I might go with the PS4. I've always been an Xboxer, but
sometimes you just gotta make the switch.
Yeah. I can't afford to be a PC elitist anyway, so I'm not even gonna go into that neighborhood. I'm just gonna keep it on the consoles.
Yeah. Well, like when I was buying consoles, like for me at least, once I stepped out of buying consoles, the console wars seemed retarded. Like, they really just seemed useless.
Don't say retarded.
Sorry. They seemed useless and kind of, like, puerile.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just like, dude, they're both pretty sweet consoles. It's just like, it's like Coke and Pepsi. Like, you like one, you're just loyal to it because you like it.
Yeah.
And that was where that all came from.
Right.
And the funniest thing about the console wars was that it was just Xbox and PS2.
Mm-hmm.
Or like Xbox and PlayStation. And then like poor Nintendo was just like, we're still here.
Came in with the Wii.
We're still here. No one was like, Wii is awesome. I don't care what you say. Fuck PlayStation. I'm getting a Wii. Nintendo rules. Like no one was saying that. And since like N64, no one has said that. I mean, GameCube was decent, but like it just didn't chalk up to the other consoles that were coming out at the time, which is just funny. I don't know, I just found it really, once I stepped out of it, it just seemed really funny to me.
I mean, if I had the money, I would totally get a rig.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've had friends with both different consoles, and it wasn't like, yeah, I like this better than the Xbox, or like, oh man, I like this better than PlayStation. It's like, yeah, these are pretty sweet, both of them. Cool. I like my PC better, but these are still cool. Like,
I mean, graphics-wise, you can't compete with a PC.
No, I mean,
that's can. Like, if as a gamer that is your main priority, then I will give it to him. Yes, that's true. PCs.
Oh yeah,
every single time.
Because you can just upgrade.
Right, but when people like come to like complaining about like other smaller things, it's just like, why? Who gives a shit? Like, just play the game and be happy.
Like,
I don't know. Like, that's the only
like internet, where it's a subscription, and I'm pretty sure PlayStation started doing that too, right? Where it's a subscription to like play online.
Yeah, PlayStation Network.
Originally, that was their big draw.
Right, it was
like
free.
It was free, but it was crappy because it was free. As far as I didn't play on it, I just heard that around from people saying it. They're like, yeah, it's free, but it's shit compared to Xbox's connectivity or connection. So yeah, I mean that was originally their big draw, but then they just moved towards subscriptions. And I don't get. I mean, they seem like virtually the same thing, just made by different companies with a different interface. That's basically what it is. What kills me is with PCs, Windows 8, not so much Windows 10, but Windows 8 looked like a fucking Xbox interface, but for your laptop.
Windows
and I
8?
just was like, really? Yeah, when I first, it was either Windows 8 or Windows 8.1. I mean, I have 10, and it's not like that. My mom has like a touchscreen laptop that I've used before, and you like touch screen, and you literally like swipe, but like it's framed like an old Xbox interface with the boxes, and I don't know, like big boxes with your apps in there, and I was like, I hate this.
Oh, on the 360.
I don't want to feel like I'm playing an exactly.
Yeah, okay, I got you.
Like, I don't want to feel like I'm on an Xbox when I'm on my computer. You know what I mean? Like I said, Windows 10 not so much. There's still like a little bit of those weird interface changes for like the desktop and whatnot, but not anywhere near as bad, which I'm thankful for. It was just a weird transitional period where they were just trying some new shit, and it just turned out to me to suck.
Right.
To a lot of people, but I don't want to speak for anybody else. It's really just my opinion.
I think that because like how my computer's messing up right now, it would always, one of the things that made it do it was when I would try to make the switch over to Windows 10. I think that's when it made the, like, I know the hard drive was already broken, and like it could perform like only so much before it like hit the critical point and stop doing what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
At which point that would happen to the computer where it just stops working. Period. So then I do the hard reset. I think it was probably because I was like trying to run the new Windows on it, and I was trying to like think a lot, and I made it not work.
Just didn't. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, you were telling me about that, and I was just like, what?
I was getting fixed now. So.
See, I don't know, because I was looking, because we were talking earlier a little bit about Dave Chappelle, but I was gonna ask you, like, are you big on comedy, like stand-up, at all?
I like watching it, but I don't search it out.
Okay. I was gonna say Tom Segura is coming to Chicago next year.
Oh, okay.
And I would really like to go to it. It's like March 18th or 17th or something. Tom Segura's fucking hilarious. There's a few comedians that I'd like to see. I mean, I went and saw Doug Stanhope live once, and it's great when you see a comedian you love. I literally laughed for an hour straight, like probably like an hour and a half, because I walked in on his opener. Cannot remember the guy's name, but he was funny as all hell. It was some, I can't remember his name, some black dude, and like typically when a black dude does comedy or a black woman does comedy, it's all like race based, but this dude wasn't, and it was kind of refreshing to see that. And I was fucking dying laughing. The dude was hilarious, but then obviously Doug Stanhope came on, and I laughed literally for an hour straight. Like I did not stop laughing. It's great, but yeah. I mean, on that topic, let's talk about Dave Chappelle. Apparently, he's gonna host Saturday Night Live on the 12th, and
I was tuned into that.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, I don't know, I haven't ever watched, the only Saturday Night Live I've watched is like the classic stuff, with like Christopher Walken, Chris Farley,
yeah, I watched that.
Will Ferrell and all them, you know, John Belushi, all those dudes. I haven't ever found myself with a desire to watch the new stuff. I'm sure there's funny parts in it. The only time I watched it was when Bernie Sanders and Larry David were on there together. That was funny as hell. And then I saw the clip the other day where some of the Cubs went on there and like did like a male striptease for part of a skit. It was pretty funny.
Yeah,
They did it with Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh, he did it with Ben.
Yeah, Benedict. They were all male strippers, and they were like giving some 90-year-old woman like a striptease, which was really funny. And then now it just feels like, I don't know, it just feels like they're busting out all the stops to try and get people to watch because it's not as funny as it used to be. And I can't really judge it that hard because I haven't watched much of it.
Right.
So I can't be like, SNL today sucks. It sucks. Don't watch it, bro. I can't say that because I've only watched very small bits and pieces. But what I have seen wasn't that funny to me. So I was just like, okay, I didn't feel compelled to turn it back on or like stay tuned and like keep up with it weekly or whatever. However it comes out, or Saturday, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, I guess they have Dave Chappelle on the 12th, and with the legendary rap group Tribe Called Quest is going to be their musical performer, which is pretty dope.
Yeah.
I gotta say.
Yeah, that is cool.
Like, I'd probably tune in just to see Dave Chappelle and a Tribe Called Quest perform. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, those guys are OG. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. Can't really think of anything else.
I woke up today because, like, for the past few weeks, my back has been like fucked up. I don't know why, but like today, I woke up and I was finally like able to like crack my neck this like both ways because it finally loosened back up again, and I just feel so relieved finally.
Nice. Yeah, I don't know what happened. There was one time where I went to sleep and woke up and I couldn't get my neck out of this position. It hurt really bad. It took like a whole day for it to finally like allow me to like get my neck back upright. It was terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Have you like ever pulled those like two muscles that like run along the like sides of your neck, like kind of out the corner-ish? Yeah.
That's what it was. Oh, okay. It was that right there on the back of my neck, and I literally like it would just excruciating pain.
Yep,
I think I like slept like this and like had cold air hitting this.
Okay.
Like directly, probably from like an open window outside, and it was just like the worst thing ever. I don't understand how that works. I'm sure it just tightens up the muscle because it's cold air as opposed to warm air, which would relax it. Hot. Yeah, like but without the hot.
Just all ice.
Just all ice, and then just like tightened up really bad, and then I just couldn't do it. Yeah. Not fun. Don't ever do that. Advice to you people out there. Don't ever sleep like that with like, I mean, I have a fan blowing straight on me, but like make sure you like cover up your neck.
About these.
I never want to go through that again.
Yeah, no. I agree. My neck almost did that a few days ago. Like did that, where it pulled that thing and like would lock up, but I beat it. It's like,
nice.
Still hurt though.
Yeah.
Like
not fun.
It didn't get as bad as it could.
Yeah. But yeah.
Starbucks on both sides? No, just one side.
I don't have. The obvious thing is fucking the election and the Cubs for me, because that's just taken over my entire last week.
Yeah, of course. Oh yeah, the Cubs won the World Series.
Yeah, like as we all know,
they did
Cubs
that. Yeah,
won. They kind of took the world by the country by storm. Like everybody was posting about it. The parade and the rally were great. I went to the parade and then didn't know where the hell I was trying to go because I got there way too late. But it was still a great time just being in the atmosphere. But literally, that's been like my whole week. It's just been like, yeah, Cubs won, and then like, oh, fucking election, all right, like
shit.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm really not trying to talk about the election, so I'm just gonna.
We have no view on it. We are completely neutral about it.
Yeah, we don't have any like official stance on the election.
I'll just say, wow, can't believe Trump won.
Yep. That was surprising, to say the least. And that's it. I don't want to comment about it. No comment. No further comments. No further questions.
Nothing else.
Yeah.
This coffee's really good.
It is really good, but I don't know. Do you have anything else that you can think of? happening? Hip happening, furry conventions.
Oh, that'd be fun. Cause yeah, it's FurCon, and like it's Illinois' biggest furry convention, I think.
All right.
It's December 1st through the 4th. You can find it at furcon.org. Maybe? I don't know. I'll attach
You probably
the
just
link.
type furry convention into Google and like.
No, you gotta search for Chicago.
Oh.
I tried that.
Okay.
Furry convention. I haven't tried furry convention in Chicago. And it's like it links to
And it's-
old
Oh, okay.
events. Like this one, you gotta like look for it.
Gotcha.
I'll attach the link. I'll do that.
That sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to say the least.
True.
I am. That's why I asked you what the dates were. You were saying December 1st through the 4th. In mid-December, post-graduation, I'll be going to Houston. Yeah, Houston Tejas for Day for Night Music Festival.
There you go.
It's like a 2-day.
Who are you going with?
Well, it's this one of my buddies that I have known from basically going to Infrasound.
Oh, okay.
And that's really all. I mean, I know him from like going to shows out in Chicago and then going to Infrasound, and then like we've hung out like 1 or 2 times. But like he's a chill dude. He's going. I'm trying to go.
Are you gonna drive?
No, we're
Okay.
gonna fly. I'm not trying to drive to Texas. But yeah, we're gonna go check that out. I'm gonna try and get some video. I don't know what their policy is about cameras. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Festivals.
Yeah, but it's not like a camp out.
Yeah, they definitely
So-
don't care.
Yeah, so I'll just bring a camera in there and get some video. I mean, Aphex Twin's playing, and it's his first performance in the United States in like a decade.
Oh wait, that's where Aphex's first show is.
Well, not his first. It's his first show in 10 years in the United States. I don't know if
it's
it's
at this festival.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fucking.
That's why.
sweet.
That's
okay,
why I'm going.
that's cool. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
That's why I'm going. I was like, I
See, I remember-
hyperventilated into a
Okay.
bag for about 5 minutes when I saw it, and I was like, how do I
Round
make
paper
this
bag.
happen?
Right.
Ah!
Right.
Like freaked out, and then I was just
Must
like,
go.
I'm just gonna buy my ticket and figure out the flight and all that. And apparently, see, like I blew a bunch of money going to Pretty Lights in Chicago on a hotel for the weekend.
Right.
I spent way too much money. So I was like, oh, I can't do that again. I have to figure out something to do. And then it turned out my buddy's going. So hopefully we're either going to go stay at one of his buddy's places or we're all going to throw down for a hotel.
I've never been able to do that. Throw down on a hotel room with a bunch of people.
Well, it's just going to be, I think, like 3 of us.
Oh, okay.
But we're not looking for anything fancy as far as I know. I have to talk to him about it again to figure out exactly what we're doing. But airfare is my next...
priority.
Yeah, I got to get my tickets because it's holiday season.
Ooh.
So it's not going to be easy.
All right. Well, when you look into buying your tickets, do it on a Tuesday or a Thursday, and you want to try to make your fly out days Tuesday and Thursday as well, because those are the cheapest days to
Okay.
fly.
I might be able to actually do that.
Because like,
Because it's like Friday and Saturday and then a little bit of Sunday. I'm not going on Friday, but I could fly out like Thursday. We'll see. I don't know. I got to see what's good.
I mean, that's my tip to you to find cheap airfare.
Yeah.
Because the prices change every fucking day for some
Yeah.
reason.
But yeah, that's why I'm going. I mean, it's not just Aphex Twin that I'm going for. I mean, I would
Well, of
gladly
course not.
I would gladly just go for him. But Bjork is going to be performing there with like a 5-room virtual reality experience.
Okay.
I have no idea what that entails, but it sounds
5-room VR.
extremely
experience.
interesting. So I was like, all right. And then Square Pusher is also performing there, and I have yet to see him, and he's one of my favorite electronic artists as well.
Okay.
He played on Electric Forest in, I think, 2014, and that was prepared to blow $300 to see mainly him, and then like 3 or 4 other artists, because their lineups are typically not like my thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like, I'm.
That the damn camera stopped recording again. Oh wait.
No, that died.
That stopped.
That died 30 seconds into filming.
Let me see if we can get like some double cut action.
No.
No.
I'm Dylan.
or listening to on SoundCloud.
Or listening to.
I'm Nick.
I'm Dylan. Thank you
forget,
for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and comment.
And tell your friends, tell your mama, listen to us, watch us.
Tell your kids, tell your wife.